Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome, and welcome. You're on with Kay. So I got logged in late, but I want to quickly talk about the election and what's going on. So it seems that a lot of people are suffering from that Trump won syndrome. And see, this is the thing. What I'm not understanding with people is people are literally telling you to go out there. You need to go out there and vote. You need to go out there and vote. But if you don't vote for their candidate, they want to fight. Do you know how many times I've gotten an argument? I've been called ignorant and dumb and all type of stuff. First of all, you people do not get to call people ignorant and dumb because they don't vote for you. What do you think you are if you call people ignorant and dumb because they don't vote for you? I've had my aunts, my cousins, my friends, all of them jump on my back and say, you as a black woman, you should be ashamed of yourself and you're ignorant and you're this. Who's more ignorant, me, who went about my business and decided to vote for whoever I wanted to and just went about my business and could care less about who y'all voted for, or the one who's telling me who I should vote for? That people are literally fighting, getting in fights and arguments with people about who they voted for. And y'all don't see a problem with that. I went into a chat with my cousin. It was like a group chat, my cousin and my friends. And I literally told them, because one of them had posted something, oh, if you're black and you voted for Trump, you're ignorant. All I said was, people have the right to vote how they want to. The conversation went left. Oh, well, Trump is this, and they went into a whole debate, and I kept telling these people, I'm not here to debate. I'm just telling y'all to respect people's decisions and vote how they want to vote, because you don't get to tell people how to vote, and you don't get to get mad at people's vote. When people, they sit up there talking about, oh, respect people's votes, how are you respecting somebody's vote if when they vote, you have opposition to it? This is why I don't speak politics to people, because people are too emotional about these politics. You're mad at other people because they didn't vote for who you wanted them to vote for, and now the one you wanted to win didn't win. So you're mad at this person. These people are unfriending people, fighting, ending friendships over politics. Because I decided to vote for the person. You're voting for a convict, you're voting for a felon, you're voting for a racist, you're shucking and jiving, and none of these white presidents has done anything for you. Well, your candidate, Kamala, specifically said she wasn't doing nothing for you. She said she wasn't. She said I'm not going to do anything specific for black people. So for you to come and tell me, oh, the president, what president has done anything for your black ass? Well, Kamala straight out told me she wasn't going to do anything for my black ass. So what is the difference? Suddenly everybody's mum. I voted for who I thought policies make sense to me. Okay? I don't care how no one feels about it. I vote for the president whose policies made sense to me. Not because I have a like or dislike for the man or the woman, but it's because of their policies. I'm not, some people, we need to elevate a black woman. I'm not here to elevate a black woman. You think that black woman, quote unquote, black woman cares about me? I'm not here to elevate her. I'm here to elect a president that I think cares about our country and is willing to do for our country. And I'm not about to argue about how I feel. You're calling people ignorant and dumb, which is crazy because they could call you ignorant and dumb. They could call you ignorant and dumb, but then you get mad and want to fight. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are out here calling people ignorant, dumb, and stupid because they voted how they wanted to vote. Does that make any sense? And then when you tell them that, when you say, listen, I voted the way I wanted because that's the way I wanted, then guess what you get met with? Well, your president is this, and the one you voted for, good luck. They try to shame you. Good luck, Trumpster. Good luck. Watch what's going to happen to you, Trumpster. Why are you saying these things? Why do you need to throw those little jabs in and say those little things? You know why? Because you're mad that I didn't vote for who you wanted to, and they'll say that's not true. When people come to me and say, well, I voted for Kamala and this, and I say, okay, and I go about my business. You don't hear me debating it. You don't hear me saying, well, she's going to do this and she didn't do this. The only time I get in a debate with them, and I try not to, is when they start coming to me and telling me, well, what policies that you like and what did Kamala do that you don't like? Why didn't you vote for her? And then I start to tell them why I didn't vote for her, and then that becomes a big argument, as if I don't have a right to not vote for somebody because of their policies. I personally don't agree with the policy of the whole transgender thing. I'm firm about the border policies and things like that. So why would I vote for a person who's against that, who's opposed to that? Because he so has a criminal record and he's a so-called rapist and he's a so-called racist and blah, 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 blah. All of this stuff is to shame you into doing what you want them to do. I know this. The Trump campaign was a smear. He's a racist, he did, but you didn't hear nothing bad about her. When you tell the people, well, she's responsible for prosecuting a lot of black men. That's not true. That's not true. How are you going to tell me that's not true? Her job is to prosecute. Her job is to get eviction. That's number one. Number two, let's keep it real. The majority of the people in the judicial system is all black people. It's all black people. That's the majority of them. So when she's sitting at a table or she's sitting in a courtroom, who do you think she's prosecuting? And as a prosecutor, do you think she's saying, you know what? I need to make sure this guy goes free, so I'm going to help him. No, she's not. She is there to make sure he goes to jail. That is what prosecutor do, or us for. And as far as withholding evidence, all that stuff, I don't know if that's true, but would I be surprised and shocked? Absolutely not, because her job is to prosecute. Now, if she was a defense attorney, then I maybe have a better I'd look at it different, because guess what? She's there to defend. She's there to get a person off. She's there to work. But if you're there to prosecute and someone tells me, no, it's not true that she prosecuted a lot of black men, I'm going to say, well, who the hell was she prosecuting? If those were the people that were in court that was before her, who was she prosecuting? She didn't prosecute any. She didn't prosecute. If there's cases and there's 100 men going to jail and 70 of them are black, and 30 of them are other, whatever, 70 of them is being prosecuted, and they come across our court, who the hell do you think is prosecuting them? You think she's not, he's black, I'm going to help him. No. And again, y'all don't know this woman's level of, you don't know this woman personally. You don't know this woman's level of competition or how she feels. She could have withheld evidence. How do you know she didn't? Some people have the drive to win at any freaking cost where they hold evidence, just like a defense attorney. His client could sit up there and tell him, yeah, I did the crime. I murdered the people. I did all this stuff. But guess what he's going to still do? Try his best to win that case and get this man off of murder or conviction that he knows that he didn't. So y'all not telling me there's no competitiveness in there? There's no leeway or any way that these things can happen, that people can't withhold evidence because they want to win a case? Y'all so worried about making history that you're not looking at everything around you. I am adamant about the transgender, the ban. And when I say ban, this is my whole thing. I really truly believe that people are able to live how they want to. If you decided that you want to be a man, you're a woman, whatever. But what I don't agree with is you infringing upon a woman's rights. They talk about, Kamala, we need to protect women. We need to protect women and make sure they have access to abortions. Let me ask you a question. Who needs more protecting? Now, if you say a person was raped, they're a victim of incest, they're a victim of something where they can't, they were a victim. But the majority of women who do become pregnant, and I'm saying the majority, meaning as a whole, the majority of women become pregnant on their own, meaning they want to have children, they go have sex, they do that. So and then they decide, well, maybe I don't want to have this baby, I want to have abortion. So let's say, who needs more protection, them or the woman over here who is in a bathroom and a man says, I'm coming in there. Now, if this doesn't stop now, where would it end? Where is it going to stop? Because if you allow it and let it continue on, so now men is just showing up to the bathroom. I'm going in the bathroom. Oh, where you going? In the bathroom. Sir, you're a man. I'm not no man. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You can't tell me I'm a man. I don't identify as a man. Now, this man could be, it might get to the point, fully dressed man that look like a man, full beard and everything, but guess what? you can't tell him that he doesn't identify as a man. So it's gonna be discrimination when you decide you want to go in the bathroom with your daughter. What protection is that as a woman if I have to use a bathroom with a person who says that they are a woman and that they identify as a woman, although I was born a woman? Where is the protection for me? And those are some of the policies that was really firm on. The border policies. I live in a city where the migrant situation is a nightmare. I'm not opposed to people coming over this country and living a better life. But what I am opposed to is just allowing everybody into this country without vetting them properly. You brought these people in this country with no problem, and people were murdered, children were killed, children were raped. And guess what? The crimes probably were not solved. I'm sure they weren't, because guess what? These people are undocumented. We have no trace of them. They come out here and commit crimes and do all types of things. And guess what? Don't trace them. They get these little scooter bikes, and you have no trace on them. This guy the other day, right around the corner from me, well, he was done for leaving his money in the car, and it was about $3,000, and the window was it was visible through the window. Yep, one of them rolled by, grabbed the money, and kept it moving. We have no license. We don't even know. Even if we were to grab him up and arrest him, we don't know who the hell he is. So what we're going to do, just throw him in the jail and just, like, how are we going to do anything? And that's my whole thing. Y'all get mad at me because I don't agree with your policies. I'm not interested in abortion policies like that. I don't give a shit. It's not that I don't care, because I absolutely think women should have access to abortion and that they should have free will to their body. But again, there's women who are victims of sexual violence, and they absolutely should be able to have abortions. But again, the majority of women who actually get pregnant, women who want to get pregnant or try to have babies, that's the majority. And so we're going to protect them and say, you know what, you can go out there and get pregnant and then decide you don't want to have a baby. And you should have a right to it. But you also don't have any rights when you go in the bathroom and a man could come in and say he's a woman. How is that protection? So when I vote against that, I'm wrong. When I vote against all the opponent, the candidate that's preaching these things, when I vote against them, I'm wrong. Does that make any sense? So, again, if you're suffering from that Trump won syndrome, you can be mad, but be mad by yourself. I have 1 minute and 20 seconds left, so before I close that again, if you're mad that you want, just be mad by yourself. Don't go out there fighting people, arguing people. Because I just seen this video just now. This lady got kicked off the damn plane because she was arguing for somebody. She literally was arguing, asking the people, can he move his seat? Can they move his seat because he voted for Trump? And it's like, and they said, no, man, you can get off the plane. How dare you come on a plane and get mad and tell somebody they need to move their seat because they voted for Trump? Imagine him flipping the script on you and saying you need to move your seat because you voted for Kamala. You voted for Kamala? No. Imagine them doing that. Say they're not seeing the other side. They're seeing it from their side because everybody who didn't vote for who they voted for is ignorant. You don't see the Trump supporters calling you idiots ignorant. Yeah, and I said ignorant just to prove my freaking point. Just to prove how ignorant that sounds and dumb that sounds. Calling people ignorant and dumb. But the minute they do it, they're like, I haven't seen one Trump supporter call y'all ignorant and dumb. I mean, Kamala, for voting for Kamala. Not one, but all of y'all is calling everybody ignorant. Y'all throwing blows in the fight. I got 10 seconds, so I'm about to leave y'all with that. If you are mad that Trump won, just stay mad. You was on okay, baby.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. Life comes at you fast, which is why it's important to find some time to relax. A little you time. Enter Chumba Casino. With no download required, you can jump on anytime, anywhere for the chance to redeem some serious prizes. So treat yourself with Chumba Casino and play over 100 online casino-style games, all for free. Go to ChumbaCasino.com to collect your free welcome bonus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from an ex-employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article? Search engines don't always get it right. For right or wrong, it's your reputation on the line. That's where Reputation Defender by Norton comes in. Take control with Reputation Defender. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff. You can start by getting your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com or call 800-811-4975 to speak to an expert.